In this lesson, we'll review the Medicare enrollment process. As a result of this lesson, you'll be able to describe how to identify your Medicare jurisdiction, find the Medicare enrollment process online, and explain Medicare's next steps following your enrollment application. To enroll in Medicare in California, you need to go to a Medicare Contracts website run by Noridian. Noridian is a company that contracts with the federal government to administer Medicare benefits to several states, including California. The site URL is shown, but will also be listed on the downloadable job aid for Medicare Enrollment Getting Started. On the site, click on the box for Medicare Part B. Next, select Jurisdiction E for California. When you enter the Jurisdiction E page, an end-user agreement will pop up on your screen. Simply click to accept the terms so you can proceed to the enrollment site. Once you've accepted the terms of the agreement, you'll find yourself on Noridian's Medicare enrollment site. Look for the Enrollment tab to begin your Medicare enrollment process. We recommend the Enroll Report Changes as the most user-friendly option to proceed with your enrollment. The site will guide you through the steps. Once you're enrolled, this option will also serve existing Medicare providers to report changes as needed. Now you'll be redirected to the federal government CMS website. From the menu on the left, select Enrollment Applications. These links show the Medicare enrollment application forms. You can reference all the forms we'll review on the downloadable job aid for Medicare enrollment forms. There are 3 enrollment forms to complete on this page. Form 855B is for your clinic and lab. You need 1 form for each. Form 855I is for physicians and other practitioners. You'll need a separate form for each physician, nurse practitioner, and physician's assistant. Registered nurse do not need to complete this. The third form is 855R, called the Medicare Reassignment of Benefits. Again, you'll need a form for each physician, nurse practitioner, and physician's assistant. You can fill out the forms online. However, to date, Medicare prefers to receive your applications in paper form with original signatures. Print your completed copies and have the appropriate officials sign and date them. Be sure to keep copies for yourself, including electronic copies if possible. After your 3 Medicare application enrollment forms have been completed, there are 2 additional forms you'll need to get others to sign off on. To find these forms while online, scroll down to the bottom of the same web page. A description of these forms and where to find them will be available to you on the downloadable Job Aid on Medicare Enrollment forms. The Electronic Funds Transfers, or EFT form, is called the CMS Form 588. The EFT goes with your group application and must be completed by your county treasurer or equivalent official. Form CMS 460 is the physician agreement. This is an attestation form, and a separate copy needs to be completed by each physician, physician's assistant, and nurse practitioner at the clinic. This is their statement that the information in the application is true and correct. Registered nurses do not need to complete the CMS 460. Medicare also requires that you send them supporting documentation. You can refer to the downloadable job aid on Medicare enrollment supporting documents for details on what you'll need to submit. After you've completed all forms and submitted the required supporting documents, your application will go through Medicare's review process. When you receive final Medicare approval, you'll receive an individual identification number known as a PTAN, or Provider Transaction Access Number, for each clinician. You should also receive a PTAN for both your clinic and lab. If you use an electronic medical record, or EMR system, be sure to update your system with the new numbers. You'll also want to add the PTAN numbers to your CAQH credentialing files. Once your provider enrollment application is completed and approved, you'll want to get set up for electronic data interchange with Medicare, also called EDI. The process will require multiple steps to create your clinic's new user account, choose the type of connectivity you'll have available to transfer data electronically, and test your submissions before sending an actual real claim. To help walk you through the steps of the EDI process, you can refer to the downloadable job aid, Medicare Electronic Data Exchange. Now please follow the instructions to take the quiz for this lesson. It will look familiar. It's the same one you took before viewing the lesson. This time you'll be able to see the correct answers as you respond to demonstrate what you've learned. After you've completed the quiz, you may continue at your own pace to view subsequent lessons at your convenience. The lessons are ordered so you'll build your knowledge of each part of the billing process that relates to your role. When you finish all the lessons, you'll be able to print out a certificate of completion to reward your efforts. Thanks for your attention. Please continue on to the quiz.